The most beautiful gift of nature is that it gives one pleasure to look around and try to comprehend what we see. Natural ecosystems have an immense contribution to the atmospheric energy balance. Among such are the mangrove forests. Besides having intrinsic values, they provide animals ecosystem services which include supporting the livelihoods of coastal people through artisanal fisheries, biodiversity, and climate. Research findings indicate that forest landscapes have positive effects on both physical and mental health. Commonly known as blue forests, mangroves sequester carbon from the atmosphere, thereby contributing to climate change mitigation. My name is Risper Oteke, an environmentalist from Mombasa in Kenya. The 2022 State of Mangroves report for the Western Indian Ocean region indicates that Kenya's mangroves account for 2% of Africa's mangrove cover. Tudor Creek mangroves in Mombasa are fragile ecosystems whose pristine status has greatly been altered by human actions over time. Compounding challenges in this creek include pollution from solid waste and untreated sewers, illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing by adjacent communities, and limited knowledge of fisheries management by local fishers. They are receivers of the effects of population bulges in urban systems. The pollution from effluents also causes harmful algae bloom, which is an ecosystem threat. These factors affect sustainability of the ecosystem, quality and safety of fish caught for consumption, as well as fish stock in the wild. It has a definite loss for artisanal fishers. It is a place where any fisher takes whatever is important for the moment, and off they go. I found young boys who were not willing to be filmed and questioned them on their involvement in fishing. After a while, they opened up and we engaged in a conversation. Not a surprise that most of their catches are juvenile. They did that out of poverty, a reason that made them drop out of school and now have to look for something engaging. And the sea being their immediate environment, they came fishing. They confirmed that they are not aware of the fisheries regulations regarding their actions. My findings also reveal that the boys were on substance abuse, so could have been engaged in fishing just to sell and get quick cash to smoke weed. And after their catches, they disappeared into thin air. From the mangroves emerges a fisher with a basket full of crabs, and off he goes with his cash. Another one also appears, and he too dangles around in search of a market for his crabs. Most of the crabs caught were also juvenile, with bycatch stock being thrown away on land and in the sea. This is the norm, with no recordings of catches and no consideration for the environment that yields the stock. I met Mkunga, a name given to him out of many years of fishing the snake eel, locally known as Mkunga. Today is his bounty catch and is seeing soil cleaning the eels. There are different species of eels within this creek. The IUCN Red List of Threatened Species indicate that most eels are threatened, yet limited attention is given to these highly migratory species, especially from the spawning areas. Fisher folks here believe that their capacity in regard to fisheries and local conservation of mangroves is limited, although it's a necessity to realize conservation gains. Most of them aren't conversant with beach management unit regulations of Kenya, and even if they know them, they are ill-equipped for sustainable artisanal fisheries. The use of illegal fishing gear such as mosquito nets is rampant here. Mangroves are breeding grounds for most marine fish and invertebrates. The juvenile stock is in abundance in such areas, and these bad practices may mean a bleak future for these fishers' livelihood and sustainability of resources therein. The geomorphological structure of Tudor Creek is unique, making it a suitable habitat for most benthic organisms. Such a rich ecosystem has been noted as a spawning ground for both native and seemingly migratory species within the region. Mangrove restoration efforts have been conducted on degraded sites of the ecosystem in collaboration with the communities. Native fishing communities' wishes are that urban artisanal fishers may be supported just like their counterparts within Kenya's seascape. They desire their capacity in ocean literacy enhanced and be engaged in urban development plans that may have impact in their ecosystem. It is paramount to note that as our cities grow, natural ecological systems should not be compromised for development, but rather enhanced to continue providing vital services to mankind. In order not to leave anyone behind in the sustainability agenda, it is essential to acknowledge and support marginalized artisanal fishers and their ecosystems for the sustainability of livelihoods and environmental integrity.